I don't know what happened there, guys. Was not me. Sorry, guys. Was not me. It was StreamYard. StreamYard wigged. Hopefully, you guys will notice me up again. But it just kept kicking me out, kept telling me I was. He kept coming up saying Facebook users are having trouble going live. I'm like, I'm not on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. Sorry. Hopefully, people come back in. It wouldn't let me quit the other one. I had to delete it. It wouldn't let me do anything. It just kept saying, try again, try again, try again. All right. It was your guns, man. That's what killed me. Your guns killed me.
I'm listening to music through here too.
Maybe that was it. I don't know. It was wigging. It kept blanking me out.
I think it was just you.
No, it kept coming up saying. No, it was saying data warning 30 minutes ago. Facebook users are having trouble doing live panels or going live. I'm like, I'm on YouTube.
Facebook.
I'm like, I'm on YouTube.
I think it was Carlos.
It just kept coming up, and it just kept telling me the same thing. It kept kicking me out and saying, try again, try again, try again. So only way to get out of it, I had to delete the stream. I don't know if it'll upload afterwards or not, because it wouldn't let me back in.
Where's Boring Richard at?
I don't know. The link's back in there. Yeah, I've never had. Here he is, I think. He's back.
Hi.
We don't have.
Can you hear us?
Sorry, that wasn't me. They had an announcement on it saying that it said Facebook users are having trouble going live right now, and it said like 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago, and it kept kicking me out. I'm like, I'm not on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube.
So we were telling a story when you were gone. So you know when Little Girl broke up with me on stream, right? And then I got New Girl.
Yeah.
Well, New Girl saw that stream, like the next stream that we did. And we talked about saying I'm not going to say nothing, that I ended up later on saying stuff. And me and the old girl are not together anymore.
So you're 0 for 2 now in my life?
Your YouTube channel has costed me 2 girlfriends.
You're 0 for 2 on my lives. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I've successfully destroyed 2 relationships.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, Salty came back in. Damien's back in.
I've got to send you some stuff, some funny stuff.
Well, I don't know if that stream's even going to upload as like, I don't know, because I had to delete it. It said delete stream. That's the only way I could get out. Like, I tried to come back in twice and it kept coming up with a freaking Facebook thing.
Yeah, why do you drink water like a hamster? Large barge.
I drink it from the side. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. It works better.
No, it doesn't.
See, look. That's normal.
I can't do that with this.
Well, I was telling you guys. So, I want to do a product review here, real quick. I'm going to take it off of the said QQ.
Nicholas is dancing, really?
Let me pause my music.
Now he's rocking.
My music's paused.
Nick.
Yeah.
So you're an outdoors guy. You need to get you a gun light right here.
I have a gun light.
A stream light, TLR1HL.
I have a.
This puppy.
We had 10 people in here before he honked out.
I've got a really good gun light that come with the mounting kit for a gun. I don't really want a light on it though. Until I get my Tommy gun, I'm gonna get a laser on it.
Yeah, that
laser on the Tommy gun. No,
that'd be funny. I was gonna get a red dot and then a laser on it, just cause like.
That's advanced
Tommy gun.
Yeah.
Do you have my number, Nick?
Your house number? Yeah, I have your address.
Where does he live?
I have his address already. Yeah.
I know he's got my address. No, my phone number.
No, I know
what's his phone number?
I only gave it to CCB. Never mind.
I have Instagram. I have Snapchat.
I don't really want to call him because I think if I call him, we'll break up.
Yeah, I don't want to break up with him.
I don't really call anyone.
You text them?
On Snapchat.
You don't text them on your phone?
Not really, no.
Really?
I barely have my service on.
Yeah, I'm an email guy myself.
So I need to send you some funny stuff. I guess I'll do it on.
Do you have Instagram or Snapchat?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram.
Well, look up Nichols Grand Outdoors on there.
Okay. I'm gonna put my other info in the private chat for you. This is not.
In case you want to call him and break it
You
up.
give this out on stream. These streams get like 100 to 200 views. You tell my number live, I'm gonna kill you. Because I can't. This is my work number too. So like.
Just in case you want to break up with him off camera.
86753099.
I swear. Why did you do that?
8675309. What? Really? How did you get that number?
Do not give that out.
Is it this one here? I'll read it just to make sure it's right. 527.
No, it's the one in the private chat. You idiot.
The one that starts with a
5.
looks like a smiley face.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Do you have Snap or do you have just do it on Instagram, Wombo?
I gotta go through and make a new Instagram.
His exes are just thrashing it. He's got to do a new one now.
Yeah. Shut up.
They're out on a vengeance, so he's got to make a new Instagram.
You want to make one with me, guys?
That seems way too personal. Title it "To the Future Exes."
Hold on. You're an idiot. There's a reason.
The future exes.
No, add that in, or at least take a picture of it so you got it. All right, it's downloading here.
That's funny.
I do have this cool app. See if you can do it over here. So it's called. I basically move the character by my face. It's really neat. Good morning, Peter. How are you?
I gotta find a bottle of wine.
Why are you gonna drink like a hamster?
I'm moving on.
Do you have Cards Against Humanity, Richard?
What's that?
Never mind.
Card game.
What is it?
Well, I mean, just for example, here's some of the cards that are in it.
It's a card game. Well, let's.
You have to have a driver's license just to buy them.
No.
Yeah, I had to show.
Screen.
I had to show my driver's license.
Okay.
let's find some of the cards in here. Now these are answer cards that you can answer with to fill in the blanks. I mean, this is just one of the cards. This is a card, right?
Okay.
I'm
fine. Do you have a runny nose? No, I just have to put up with this guy, and it makes me mad.
Hold up. Let's find. There's a lot. I'm looking for a good one.
Keep looking,
Come on.
people.
I'm looking.
Okay, look. This is my Instagram. This is my Instagram here.
I put you solo for this? Come on.
He's got to add this. And sweet forbidden meat. Here you go. Hey, Nick,
They're so weird.
Nick, add this Instagram.
What are you kids doing to me?
Jeff Bezos. Guacamole. Hey, it's a bunch of random stuff.
Put my Instagram on there real quick. This is my Instagram, okay? Go over there.
Oh, he did it. Look, it says to my future exes.
Large Marge Music.
Nick.
Large Marge Music.
Did I actually make it Large Marge Music?
Large Marge Music.
Large Marge Records.
Yeah. LLC.
Is it Richard Jimbo?
No, hold on, I'm gonna change it.
Richard Jumbo.
Can I change my username? I don't think I can. Oh wait, I can. My username. I'm gonna do large _ Marge. Oh.
Yeah, that'll help you get your next girlfriend.
Large Marge 14.
I just sent it to you.
Okay. It's gonna be Large Marge 14. Oh, I saw it. Okay. Holy crap, I'm being famous. Followed by somebody famous. I'm kidding.
Don't say kidding.
No. I'm sorry. I'm being followed by someone famous.
That's just rude.
Did you see the picture I sent?
Oh, God. Do you really want to open up Nicholas to sending you pictures?
I'm screenshotting that. I'm going to use that for my advantage.
We've seen what he can do, man. You don't want to do that.
Next time we get us a fight going with the screens, I'm going to use this. CCB.
There you go.
Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. Here, you might solo this because I'm. Oh, that show? Oh, well.
Yeah, you can see it.
You're an idiot, dude.
He looks like Jack Black.
I sent you a meme compilation that I made myself. It's like a 50-second meme compilation that I made.
So this was a picture I got.
They're all homemade.
This was in the radio studio when I was doing recording. That was recording my first song on the radio. Right there.
That'll get you a girl right there.
Yeah. Tell me.
The rock star.
That's me. Here, I'm going to make a post right now.
So upset I had to delete the last one. I wonder if that live is going to show up or is just going to be gone forever.
Just so you know, I've got to work from 2 to 10 tomorrow, so it's fun.
What?
2?
I got to work 2 to 10.
In the morning?
No, at night.
Oh.
Good morning, people. I'm excited to win a PS5. Peter. Oh, no, here we go. Yeah. So, CCB on this channel, it's live. Don't leave yet because we're about to make you laugh. When the live's over, click on his channel. He's got a video that says like PS5 giveaway official. Click on that, subscribe to his channel, like the video, or leave a comment on that video. Then in the description of that video, my channel is in that link. Go over and do the same thing on the channel. That's how you know.
Oh, it's starting to F up again.
I sent you some more pictures, Richard.
Okay, Daddy.
Don't say that.
What'd you send? Oh, Lord. What is this? Okay, that last one with the light is creepy as hell.
Did you see the meme compilation I made?
I'm watching it right now.
Starting to F up on my end again.
Oh.
Dang it.
Kentucky? What in the heck? Oh, Lord. What?
Hopefully it comes back. All right, I seem to be better now. Who's got the crickets going?
There's crickets in my room for my lizard.
Oh, that's funny. The first one. That first one was so funny, dude. That was good.
Those are your crickets, aren't they, Nicholas?
Yes, they are.
I can hear them.
Oh yeah, they're in here. There's a lot of crickets in here. And there's also some that are loose in my room because the cats got them out.
Nick, smile. Real pretty. Oh, and that. There you go, bud.
Oh no.
Looks like it, what? Wait. Nicholas disappeared. What happened? Or Richard disappeared. What happened?
Thanks. I hit the wrong button.
Well, it started to F up again, but now it seems to be stabilizing.
Yeah, I know. It happens sometimes. That's alright. Large Marge is back, sweetie.
Yeah. Great. Hopefully it stays stable now.
Yeah, Large Marge.
Hey, wait, Richard, did you have your second interview? I mean, Marge.
It is coming up. It got delayed.
It got delayed.
Got delayed.
Got delayed.
It was,
All right.
do not talk like me. It was supposed to be tomorrow. Oh Lord, have mercy.
What? Yeah. Wait.
Trying to
what?
get to your thing, Richard.
It was supposed to be yesterday, but it got pushed back for 5 days.
Oh. Not much. Not much, Gusty. I'm getting ready to do some trout fishing at Little Stero soon. I'm gonna start the video tomorrow.
What are you trying to access, my friend?
I don't know what he's looking for. He's looking for something, though. I can tell.
Sounds like he's watching an ad on one of my videos.
I just posted that on my Instagram, Large.
No way. What'd you post?
Large Marge.
You gotta look.
Nicholas. Oh, yeah. You want to tag me in that?
Did I win the PS5 yet? No, you got another 10 days, buddy.
Nick, tag me in that.
Yeah, tag him.
Yeah, tag me in that post.
Yeah, now you like the famous guy, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I love him. I want to snuggle up next to him.
Him and his AK.
It's an AR. That's more sexy. Large Mars knows a lot about guns that like to discharge.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that hard. I tell you what is hard though.
God, really?
I probably shouldn't say because I don't know who's watching.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be single the rest of your life, man. You're just like
Because of you.
you're taking yourself down a rabbit hole in these lives. Or you're gonna end up with somebody that's really fun.
Yeah. I wouldn't want the Large Marge would hate Large Marge would hate to barge in on that. Sir, yes,
When
sir.
are you shipping up my PS5?
Who said you
Yeah, right.
want that?
I thought you didn't even want one.
Yeah, why do you want that?
So it's coming Tuesday, tomorrow? Or today?
The
Yeah,
giveaway's not till
Large
22nd.
Marge made sure it was supercharged.
You got another like 12 days, 13
Hey,
days.
are we gonna do a skit tonight, Nick? Like, we could totally do this.
I'm good.
Hey, CCB, do you want to do a skit?
No, I'm good.
You don't want to bring up Katisha?
No.
Well,
I want you to have some chance in your life to be with a woman, so I'm not gonna do it.
it's random. What's random? We love church content. So what?
I don't know.
Your channel?
Said
Why-
it's random twice.
Did he change his name to We Love Church Content because I'm a Christian channel, and he wanted a bigger chance? If he did, just know that we don't pick because of the channel name, and I'm not even picking, so I won't be seeing the. I won't. How do I say this? I won't be told the winner yet.
Your friend's picking, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
So are you going to do the two? Because I'm going to send you one and you're going to have yours. And he's going to pick.
Yeah, so I'm going to pick one from yours, one from mine, and one from Facebook. And then send those three to him. And then the night he's going to pick it. And as soon as I wake up, he's going to send me the winner. So, and then that winner will be announced whether you want to wait and do a live stream for it or whether you want to have me do a video on it. You can do a video on it.
Well, no, I thought you were going to do a video on it.
Okay,
I was going to go live and announce it, but I thought you wanted to put up a video about it.
Yeah, I'll do a video and then we can re-announce it on the live stream.
Yeah. Just in case. I mean, yeah. That's what I put in my video. So either way.
And I'm not going to know. Another thing I won't know is whether the winner came from Facebook or which channel. So.
Oh, it's screwing up on me again.
Do you like my name, Richard?
Richard gave me the Facebook. Yeah. You keep that one up. YouTube channel.
It's wigging again. Man, StreamYard's having issues tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm a worship leader, so I was wondering. Sorry if my computer's shaking. I'm shaking my leg around, and I'm a little on the chubby side, so my computer bounces with me. That's probably why I really lost her. Oh, that's funny. Well, yeah, he's a little famous.
I mean, he's at like 600, isn't he?
Yeah, he's almost to 600,000. Yeah, don't ever
he's
charge
like 694 now.
Yeah, his live streams will have like what is it?
But you're at 100 now. 200 now.
600. No, I'm at 200.
God, YouTube, StreamYard's just being a freaking bitch tonight.
It's being like Richard, huh?
It's totally effing
I
up.
just hit 200. CCB.
It thinks I'm streaming on freaking Facebook. First off,
Keep going, City Kid, man. You
I ain't on
got this.
Facebook.
It's okay, you just drink your wine there, buddy.
I don't know. I don't know why it keeps coming in thinking I'm on freaking Facebook.
So what are you drinking tonight? What's your drink tonight? Drink of choice. Nice.
Bigfoot.
So I hear him laughing and clicking, so I know he's doing something. Oh my word.
Yeah, he's working on something. Yeah,
What's
this
wrong,
thing is
Richard?
just being freaking.
Is that a mixture of my face and your face? Oh Lord. That looks like your ball sack.
It's
That
starting to get stable now. Sorry, guys. This isn't me. This is StreamYard's having issues tonight.
are you on Facebook in another like tab or something?
No, I've never ever. No,
Are you using a different like you
nothing.
use
Everything's the
Google
same.
one?
I've been.
Huh.
No, it's the same. I've done my panels since I've ever done them for like a year and a half.
Like, look at his avatar.
Yeah, no, it's StreamYard's having some issues right now. I don't know.
That's it. I'm pulling out some backlash on you now. You got this coming, man.
What did I do?
You fucked the donkey. See what
I'm glitching a lot. It won't even let me put up comments.
I was gonna put something up, but I'd probably get kicked off the stream if I did it.
It's not that. It's not you. It's freaking. I keep clicking to post comments and they won't even show them. Oh, there it goes. Finally, I put one up. I don't know. I think they have an issue where it's combining YouTube and StreamYard at the same time and it's effing up their system. It's overloading it.
I led worship last night. This is a picture from that. Oop. Get more. There it is. That was last night. What is that, the moon?
Yeah, I took that picture of it.
Purple Gang's back in here. Yeah, sorry guys. It's not me creating all this. It's StreamYard's.
Is it
Having
like
some
trying to kick you or what? Because it's not having any effect on this end or YouTube's end.
I don't know. It's just that's why it keeps glitching and breaking up and kicking people off and bringing people back in. And
Can you change your hat the other way for panel night?
my what?
Your hat, it's usually the other way for panels.
No, I'm not showing you my bald head. It scares me.
Please, that's why I lose my girlfriends. Come on, please.
Yeah, I know. No,
He wants to lose another one. Hurry up.
I know. He's 0 for 2 already.
You get a girlfriend. You get a girlfriend. Heard that, Nick? You get a boyfriend. His name is Scatucha.
Where did you rest it? At least it's getting more stable now. I've
Wow.
had 5 bars this whole time. I've had
Wow,
5 bars.
Purple.
It's nothing on me. It's just, and it
Purple
kept coming
gang.
up. See, he kept kicking me out and saying, and it gave me a notice saying, starting 5 minutes ago, or something like that, Facebook users are having trouble streaming on
See what
StreamYard.
Purple said?
Like, I'm on YouTube.
Yeah. You see what Purple said? He said, it's awesome having Brother Nicholas in the house tonight. Oh, well, forget about me and you, CCB. You get a famous guy around, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. And he's toting a gun.
Yeah.
That's when it all went funky.
Don't make me get my gun out here. So my question is, why do you have the tag still on it?
You can't take it off. It's
Yeah,
like when you
still
get a hat.
glitching.
It's like when you get a hat. You can't take that off.
You're so stupid, I swear.
It's like this sticker on a hat.
Hey, you don't see a sticker on this puppy.
Wow! I just sat
Mom.
on my cat almost.
Mom. Mom. Yeah,
I'm not your
boy.
cat, but that would probably hurt me.
So, do you have
The
a gun?
moon.
CCB, do you have a gun?
He said he's never
No, I
shot
was
one.
telling him earlier. I've never even shot it.
Really? I didn't hear that part. Must have been thinking about large barge.
This thing's still screwing up.
You get the good old 3-dot sights here.
That's a Nerf gun.
Is it now? This is a Nerf gun?
God,
Yeah.
this thing's still just being
Let me unload her.
funky.
Is she a Nerf gun?
It keeps kicking everybody out on my
Yeah,
end.
that's a Nerf, Richard.
That's a
Nerf
Nerf?
or nothing. It says it
Yeah.
right on the bottom.
Oh,
Block
wait.
Nerf or
Nerf.
nothing. It says LOCK Nerf.
Nerf block.
No, the G is for Nerf.
Can you get in trouble for throwing guns on YouTube?
We'll find out. I don't know.
I guess.
New territory in my lives. We've shown obese women in scantily clad clothing.
No, it's okay, Purple. You don't rep the nice, you know. Oh, what we getting here? What's that, a 22?
You can show it, you just can't talk it, I guess. Oh, City Kid's back.
I can't see the barrel. Alright, City, do you have any? Do you have any pew-pews?
Round 2.
Good night, Salty. Hey, do you have any pew-pews?
All right, Salty, we'll see ya.
Now this is just a
Oh, that's horrible.
Horrible. What?
Like a little baby gun?
yeah.
Okay. City,
I'm-
can you hear us?
Why is the audio so bad?
Uh-oh.
There we go.
City,
What? It's StreamYard right now. We're up to 10. This is when it wigged out last time, so hopefully it keeps going.
hey, City, do you have any pew-pews?
Excuse me, sir?
Do you have any pew-pews?
PPUs? Excuse me.
Pew-pews. You can't say the word on stream.
I think what you're asking, I'm a grown man. I have pew-pews. I don't know.
What's your favorite pew-pew?
You lost me, young man. Pew-pew?
What's your favorite pew-pews?
Scott, explain for that for me, please, sir.
Pew-pews.
These things.
Fine. I don't know the lingo, bro. I'm a 1911.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I mean chocolate, damn it.
This is I didn't show you this.
I'm eating
This is my-
chocolate.
This is a 22, and then this is the real. So they're that one's a lot bigger, but
No, that's cute. I just bought my kids a bunch of battery operated airsoft shit today. The Scar. Check this out.
the
Yeah.
Hey, this is the 22. It's
I
pretty
didn't
fun.
tell you the 17. This thing scratched up. That used to be my competition one.
It's gonna be a fun live to see if it goes through. just, just being honest.
Turns
Oh, I
out
just seen that. I seen that somewhere. I think I seen it at Dunham's.
It was like $120 or whatever. Battery operated, 300 feet per second or whatever.
Turns out Scott's like a felon and can't.
Yeah. In California, you go to jail. No, I'm saying.
No, I got 2 CPUs. These are my only CPUs.
I have real guns, and we don't talk about that stuff.
For the perverted vulgar worship leader kit. I'm none of those except for worship leader.
I have a Remington 700 308 with a 20x50 scope. I shoot 160 grain. I'm in the 1,000 yards club, so we'll move on from that.
I've got an AR, but it's in the back of the closet. I can't get it.
Those are all cute, but I want to see from very, very far away, like far, like
Those
3
are
football
cute.
fields away.
I want 500 yards.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We'll move on past that.
He comes back with like a 50 BMG.
Yeah,
That's my
what I'm
30-30.
saying. Okay, do I have to? All right.
I've shot some 50.
This is the golden spike, where they did the railroad and the railroads met and they put the golden spikes in.
I like the old school weapons for real.
That's this. This is the version of it. It's
Still
got the
being
gold.
He
weird.
said the age
Sorry, guys.
difference on the panel makes this funny.
See, it's got the
30-30,
golden
dude.
spikes on it.
No, that's sexy.
1969.
No, that's a good. Hey, Mr. Scott, was that the gun that won the West? Was it a 30-30?
Okay,
sir?
right? This is a 19X, so it's a 17 frame in the 19.
Maybe.
Let's see, I begged it for her quite a vulgar gritty. Yeah.
Since we're talking about COVID-19, I mean, like, we're talking about
There's
MRE. It got all weird.
Let's
like
drive. There's a difference in talking, it's around sexually and being perverted, because the perverted side means you're actually lost and I'm not.
I like shooting this thing.
Hey, worship, what state do you live in, sir?
Indiana.
Well, welcome to California.
Yeah.
Because we're not allowed to possess weird things like that.
Look at this.
Oh, I like it. It's pretty. A patoo.
This I could put 15 rounds through this in like 5 seconds. It's nuts.
What is it? .22? Is it 22?
It's just a 22, yeah, and it's got a
Mm-hmm. Oh, 12 round
got a
clip.
nice little, yeah, it's like a 9-round clip.
Yeah.
No, I
But
haven't.
I had 2 of them, and you could drop one out, swap one in so quick. I shot so fast, it was nuts.
Is that better?
I love this thing. It's heavy too, cause it's real wood. It's not printed.
All right, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be
No,
right
it's
back.
just the StreamYard stream right now.
Start your timer.
This would be a good trap
The
line gun.
stream is my StreamYard's effing up right now.
I don't know. I don't know why
StreamYard's
it'd be
having
doing that.
glitches right now. Trust me.
No, that's cute. That's a cute little gun, man. I mean,
Yeah, I like
survival.
I think you can still get them for like 300. They're not too crazy.
Yeah.
We've had this for a long time though.
Some squirrels, some yard bird.
Yeah. And I've got a pump master actually that Dad gave to me that I'm gonna hunt with deer. We'll hunt for deer with.
What are you hunting deer with? 30-06?
I could show you.
Please do.
Yeah, it's
He's pretty
30
kidding. He has a great video. He has a great video of him taking down a buffalo with that gun.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
5 hours long.
Holy crap. Yeah. I got ADD, bro.
Well, it's a 22. It's gonna take a long time to
Yeah.
take down a buffalo.
18 shots later.
Yeah,
I shot him in the eyeball like 9 times.
yeah. It still didn't go down.
No. All right, that's cool. I like old school guns, man. Right on. Respect your weapons, though, young man.
Yes.
I know. He's suddenly. I didn't know he was a weapon owner. And suddenly tonight he's got like 500 of them.
How many Red Bulls you got in you, son? Like, you better settle down.
I don't drink energy drinks.
I'm just teasing, son. I'm just teasing.
I know. I got I had a coffee earlier. That might have did it, and I added like 6 things of caramel.
Coronavirus.
Huh?
Yeah.
So, are you?
Gosh,
Are
you know the
against
gun
monster?
store.
What?
Look at that. Watch it.
Oh, it's cute, man.
Are you against monsters?
What?
Are you against monsters?
Monsters? No, I love monsters. You're one, and I don't love you, so I guess I'm lying.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, ouch! Wow.
Burn.
These kids go at each other hard, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, freaking worship leader Marge.
Obviously,
Over to a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's funny.
obviously, Jesus likes guns.
Yeah, evidently.
Yeah,
Evidently, like he's good with ARs.
he's a good
And,
guy.
Yeah, he doesn't like girlfriends though.
no,
Evidently,
no. We shun that, but
he knows how to lose them. Just bring your girlfriend on the CCB and
poof.
she's gone.
Poof. It's like clockwork.
Poof, she's gone.
All right, let's drive. Have a good night, buddy. Sorry this wasn't your real tonight.
The moon. What happened, bro? Where'd you go?
We want to get more guns.
I don't know where he is.
He's like, I
in
got
the
more
mood.
shit. He's like, I got more
I
shit
bet
to show you. Like,
I bet you one person, and I already know who that one person might be, going to be going and reporting this.
yeah, somebody's gonna call the
Let's
NRA.
drive
on him.
out.
I don't care. I got some buddies that are cops here near me, and they
Let's
know
drive
my stuff.
out. All right.
What state are you in?
I put in the chat what I'm thinking.
Where you from, Worship?
Indiana part, like kind of Indianapolis.
All right.
Yeah.
It's like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hey,
for
you're
you right
back.
now.
I'm in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
It is
PA.
127.
It's 1:30 here. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, it's 1:30 here.
10:30 where I live.
I'm in Hawaii.
Yeah, the sky. He's wearing
Sorry.
the weather's warm.
Purple.
Yeah,
you are
nobody knows where I'm from, so I can say wherever. Oh shit,
Yeah.
city's in here. Damn it.
Monterey,
No.
California.
No. It's all.
It's okay.
Oh,
It
it's
says-
kicking me out again.
Hey Nick, Purple is obsessed with you in the chat.
All right, so Moon.
Me and Purple need to hang out.
Okay, Moon. So I'll respect the chat. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hang on a second.
All right,
Uh-oh.
he's gonna go get his pee-pees.
He just goes in the bathroom, comes back out like normal.
Yeah. He just
Oh, he
jams
left the
up
door open.
at the
Maybe
wall.
we can hear.
Look at the lights,
Is he
all the
peeing?
pretty lights. Alexa, what's my location?
Is he peeing? Can we hear him?
I think the bathroom is the one on the right with the light on.
Oh, he's back. Yeah.
Oh, he got us to pee-pew.
Oh, he got his pew pew.
He got us pee-pew.
Uh-oh. 30 out
Where you
six.
at, Captain?
All right.
Where is it raining and 10:30 at? Looks like it's gonna be a rifle.
Well, at least I'm a fishing channel, so this is pretty much in line. So
Yeah, that's the only reason I can justify this, buddy.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Washington.
30-06.
It's a Remington 700 308.
308.
Holy cow.
So, what's the farthest shot you've gotten with this thing?
1,000 yards. I'm in the 1,000 yards club.
Like, wow.
Damn.
So, milk
My one
jug,
slingshot does 1,000 yards.
Yeah, mine too.
With the
So-
right upward angle.
I've got some deadly slingshots. I had to show you them. That's nice.
I mean, she's
So, I'm assuming this is your home defense gun.
yeah. This is the case of zombie apocalypse. That's
Yeah.
what it's-
This is shoot down the hallway gun.
So I don't share that with everybody, but since we're in the chat, I'll let you all know that I got a little.
Is that an
something.
elephant gun?
You're
It is.
loaded.
I hunt wild donkeys with this.
Mm.
Like from Shrek?
Yeah, like big donkeys.
Big donkey.
The way he said, like big dog.
Okay, really. So we have a donkey hunter on the panel. That's unique.
Uncle Syndicate, the donkey hunter. That's my new channel.
That's new on me, but I didn't know people hunted donkeys. But guess now we know the gun you need to have
Yeah,
if you're hunting donkey.
wild buffalo, or
I
No,
can't
you
wait
don't
to get
have
that.
donkey.
I can't wait to get that Thompson.
So what?
I'm really excited.
this is relevant to City Kid hunting and fishing. I think, Mrs. Scott.
Wait, now we're freaking again.
My 50 BMZ though. Okay. I'm gonna get one though. One of these days, I'm gonna get me a 50.
I live in California. You're lucky I even own that damn thing. Like it's horrible
Oh,
up here.
They don't care out here.
Yeah.
If I live in
Here it's like just no automatic.
right, yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
how it is here.
welcome to
Like
California.
I could go and buy
So
a
wait.
Scar tomorrow. Like
You get like what, 10 round limit over there?
in California.
Yeah.
3.
No,
for
for handguns.
rifle. Oh, handguns. It's 8, I believe. I believe it's 8. 8 to
and
10.
that's also where paper causes cancer.
Yes. And if you hug too many trees, you will go blind.
So wait. I said 30-06.
Yes.
How is that compared? Is that bigger
Then what?
Yeah, that's
than a
30-06
30-06?
30 at 6 would be less.
30-06 is like 1 or 2 down from a 308, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
I have a 7. I have a 7 mag. I mean, we can go upgrade. But my go-to for everything I do is a 308. But you can go up to a 6 mil 7 mag 7.62. There's, it's you know. But
And how many yards is that?
the mine right now, if it depends on your scope. Now, scope and your load that's in your, depending on how you pack your load, whether it's 150 grain, 160 grain, 200 grain, whatever it is. This one right here that I have, I've done like 890 yards. It's like 3 football fields. It's stupid. I can't even see it when I shoot it. Then I have to go to the magnifying shit because I'm old, and then I'm like, oh, I hit it. Like it's past that point. You can't.
I'm
even see it.
sorry. I'm sorry. I know we're talking guns, but I thought just was thinking of my ex-girlfriend when you said pack the load.
I like you.
So you guys are making my Glock look like a weakling here.
No, but your Glock, you probably paid like $400 for that. Here in California, it's like $900.
Yeah.
It's the open carry. Wrist rocket, bro. I will fuck you up with a wrist rocket, bro. You
I
gotta
go tinkle
respect.
again.
You gotta respect the wrist rocket game, dude. I'll take a little BB and I'll shoot you in the face. Like,
Well, around here, all you got to do is walk the railroads. You get all those iron ore pellets.
really? Where the fuck do you live, son? In the
There's
railroad.
trains everywhere.
He
Where do
lives
you
by a
live?
bunch of Amish people.
Yeah, I was like, you're in the out country, out back. Like you're on prepaid Wi-Fi or no? I'm just
His nearest hospital
Well,
is an hour and a half away.
The internet here is actually 1 megabyte per second
oh shit, dude.
average.
My iPhone puts out more than that with a hotspot. What
Hey,
Yeah,
Reed.
my phone does too.
Okay, so where do you live, sir?
Me?
Yes, sir. Nick.
Pennsylvania.
What? Pennsylvania? That sounds like you.
Saying that she's not gonna give out his exact
North.
location.
Well, it's northwest Pennsylvania, like under Erie, like
I
under
gotta
Lake
Google
Erie.
that shit. So it's hella country or what?
It's yeah.
I'm from California, so
Yeah, it's really like there's woods here. I just drove back and I got a skunk, a raccoon. Like it's just
Did you eat it? Did you fry it up?
I didn't eat them. No, they're on
You
my
don't eat
wall
them?
now.
Okay.
So
I just want to know what I'm dealing with. I like the wrist rocket though, dude. The wrist rocket.
there's the raccoon.
Holy shit! He literally brought it home and hung it on.
There's the
mantle.
skunk.
Some bitch, dude. Like, okay.
There's a hornet's nest from up the road.
I respect your game, bro. I respect it.
He's got all the weapons.
Yeah. He
Well,
got the skunk weapon.
I've got
He's
like three slingshots because they're like a really good survival gun.
No,
gun.
they are. They are bird shot.
Yeah.
It's like having
Well, like I said here, all you got to do is walk the railroad and you get unlimited ammo. So.
Oh, with some big shots, yeah. So.
Hey, Nick, check the chat. Like one chat.
I am stupid.
Oh my gosh.
Richard, what are you talking about? You're stupid.
Just give like a nod.
Mill Creek's the mall. That's in Erie. That's a mall, and Mill Creek is in Erie.
Like
County?
I'm about an hour from there. That's what I'm gonna
Lake
say.
Okay.
Erie?
So that's like a county.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mill Creek's not.
So like
Is it a county?
Franklin, all that. Washington, Waterford, all that. That's all county.
I'm like Ohio, PA kind of thing.
Like Pittsburgh kind of thing.
Yeah, like, but north.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
between Pittsburgh and Erie.
Okay.
When's the last time you seen the ocean?
I've never seen it. Wait,
Hey! I live like
Really?
5 minutes from it.
I don't really
Border-
like oceans. I don't like water.
Well, that's awkward. Do you
Well, I
bathe
can't
often?
swim, and then I don't like
Neither, and
tsunamis
I'm in
or.
Indiana.
Oh,
Well,
you
there's
can't
a
swim?
lot
Dude,
of
all you
lakes.
gotta do is relax.
We've got lakes out the butt here. Like if you want to go catch tons of really good like panfish, you just drive down a road and there's a lake somewhere.
I bet it
like-
is like that for sure. For sure.
And there's a lot of game lands. Like
Nicholas.
PA is known for having the most game lands.
Did you say
Right.
Crawford?
Huh?
Did you say Crawford?
Crawford?
Yeah.
There's Pymatuning Lake there, and I fish there a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Or is it Mercer?
You see,
Am I
you
looking
see
in the
there-
right area?
you see it. There should be in Crawford, I think it is. There's Pymatuning, and it's like an L upside down, a lake.
Okay.
So is it 7?
I guess.
There we go. An L upside down.
StreamYard's still effing up on my end, man.
I
You're
think
loud
it's
and clear with us,
Crawford.
bud. I hear you loud and clear, Scott.
What's the lake called?
Pymatuning.
Can you spell that?
Not
Pine.
really, no.
Pymatuning.
Just look up. There's a place
It's
there.
P-I-N-E with 2 E.
There's a place there where you can.
Oh, I
There's a
found
bunch
it.
of carp. There's a
So
bunch
you-
of carp that you can feed. You feed them bread.
Pyma,
We have
P-Y-M-A.
that same thing at the hospital. It's called Chomps. They have like a bunch of koi, like where you're visiting.
Yeah.
So you fish there. How far is that from you?
They're like 4-pounders.
That's like an hour.
No smoking on my channel, City.
Are you north or?
Oh,
I'm not
you're
saying
smoking
anymore,
too.
Wombo.
I apologize.
not?
as you're smoking.
Yeah,
too.
but who am I to say? I mean, come on.
Nick, what's your address?
Lead by example, damn it.
Hey,
Yeah,
you'll be
exactly.
all right if a stranger comes to your house. You got enough.
I do it. I don't promote it.
Agree.
I've had fans show up to my house.
Parental guidance.
How do they figure where you live?
Yeah.
I don't know, but they've showed up when I was
You've had
like,
fans
sleeping.
come to your house?
They
yeah.
probably followed you home.
Well, they tried. Well, they said that since they were going to Niagara Falls, they figured they'd stop in this area, and they happened to see me.
I'm impressed.
Remember, we have the live of Wasabi at the koi pond in Chomp.
I know. Let's feed them corn. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to bring the micro rod or my daughter's LOL fishing pole. Like, let's go. I'm doing a challenge. I
Fish
swear
for
to
'em.
God. I'm.
They're not hard to catch.
No, you can actually probably kind of grab them.
They'll eat anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna go.
you just put a hook on your finger.
We're gonna go to jail, by the way.
Finger them.
It's gonna be great content.
Finger
though.
them. Just tape a hook to your finger. Let them suck on it and just bring them out.
Okay,
be good.
two of the things you just said sounded so wrong.
So our local hospital has this big pond in the middle of the hospital. It's full of koi ponds, and then like, you can feed them. We're gonna do a cook cats and eat.
What do you
So
mean?
when you're
perfect?
when you're dying, you can watch a bunch of koi fish swim.
Yes, yeah, and you can pay like $1 and feed them too. It's awesome.
There's a place by here you could feed catfish and carp and well, that's that Pima tuning I was talking about. They have carp there that you could feed.
Yeah, that's the way it is at Chomp.
And actually, Pima tuning, it's half of it's in PA, half of it's in Ohio.
I want to go to PA for some reason. I don't know. You guys
It's
got a
nice
bunch of
here.
lakes.
Like, there's not a
I
lot of
gotta go
natural
grab my
disasters.
batteries.
There's like a random tornado that will hit, and then
Yeah, I'm from California, bro. I don't do tornadoes. I'm gonna let you know now. I will.
yeah, there's we do get tornadoes, but
You
that's
get
about
tornadoes. Like
yeah.
real shit tornadoes. Damn it. I'm good.
Oh, CCB's dead again.
I think he said he had to pee.
It's buffering though. Oh,
He's out.
wonder if I launched like my cell phone at my screen, if it would break it.
I'm down to watch.
Yeah. Well,
Let's
this
see what happens.
this is an iMac, right? And I had it for about a year, and this red line just showed up on my screen, and it won't leave.
You got an iMac though, young man.
It's I think it was 2019 it was, and it's got a red line on it. It's driving me nuts.
What is it?
The what? My iMac?
Oh, I'm on the MacBook Air right now.
Well, my MacBook is what I edit on a lot, and then I come to here sometimes to edit if I'm sitting down.
I need
You have
Asian.
Desktop.
I bought a new drone. I'm gonna do some aerial, but I literally need like an Asian to do my editing, so I look like Scott in CCB because I am so
Which one?
elementary.
Which drone did you get?
Here, let me show you.
Spark?
No, it's like $200. Nothing crazy, but
Yeah, I've got a Spark and a Phantom 3.
I think it's in the Phantom family.
Am I back in here, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're in.
you are. Here. It's got the
No, that's not the little ones. That's not a Mavic or Mavic Pro or anything.
no, it's a Walmart shit, bro. It's like
Yeah,
$200.
That's a full size.
Yeah, I've got the folding one on my desk, and I got the other one because
Yeah,
I
I like
broke
the
the camera.
Mavic Air.
Just the camera on the one that the camera broke. It's $500 to get the camera.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
well, you're out of my league. So I spent
It's nuts.
200 on the whole thing. I think it's Walmart, whatever. I want to do some B-roll with it, but I mean, my nemesis is the editing. Scott, you know, like So you got to spend a lot of time on editing if you really want to make your stuff be awesome, like he does.
12 hours for one show.
Yeah. See, I mean, that's where it's at. I mean, footage is
I don't-
footage, and content's content. But for you able to put it in the mix and make it flow, Scott, you got that, bro. For real.
I don't know.
Sincerely.
Like, whenever I edit, like, if it's an hour video, I take about 45 minutes to do it. And then
Yeah, but you're not. No, I have a lot of segments. I have music. I have.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
people.
No, that's good stuff.
you edit a lot, like,
I
because
just
you always
thought
have it.
about
You
that.
zoom. You have it to where it zooms in, and then it comes back, and then there's another
Yeah,
angle,
for
and
my
then you
intro,
have
yeah.
yeah.
No, your
I use the
intro, your
pack prop
outros.
tool. Yeah,
That's good.
I spent a lot. I mean, I used to make skateboarding and snowboarding videos back in the '80s and stuff. I
Well,
mean,
same with me when I was younger. I worked in the entertainment industry, bro, and so ironic.
yeah,
It's so ironic.
I'm used to the music, like MTV music style.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I really like you some music, Scott.
But I just never brought it into the fishing until everybody just kept telling me, do it. And finally, and now I kind of have it down. I don't think I have to change any of my shows anymore.
I was the
No.
worst in my computer
You're solid.
class at editing.
Yeah, I have to say.
No, you're
I was the
solid.
No, I
worst in
have-
computer class.
It just took me a while to get the flow down.
I got you. See,
Yeah, because like
I
you're
grew up-
saying, well, for me, it's what I love about a video is you watch it for like 15 minutes and you think you've been watching it for 7 and you don't want it to end.
I
No,
watch-
Because you don't realize, and the hardest thing for me, a lot of people, when I try to watch people put on videos, I'm like, how long has this been going? And I look at it, I'm like, only 4 minutes? Really?
It's got to
I-
flow.
I-
There's got to be a flow
Yeah.
to it.
It's got to have a flow.
It's at the very top. You gotta like scroll it, man. It'll be
Well,
highlighted.
it's like a TV show or anything else.
Yeah,
Or a
episodic.
movie.
Yeah, episodic. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
or a movie. Like, you can watch a 3.5 hour movie and feel like you've been in there for 6 hours and you're just like, what the hell? This is like going to the
Braveheart.
dead. But if you watch a good movie, you're like,
Yeah, it goes by fine.
yeah, you walk out and you're like, holy shit, that movie
Yeah.
was 3 hours long?
That was a good flick.
Yeah, you don't even realize it was
Yeah.
that long.
Yeah, it
Because
was a
they
good-
kept you within the story and they kept it going so good that you're just so, and that's why I said it's flow. It's not just, I think I have that now in my shows.
You do. I believe you do. I'm still learning it, and with my editing program and software and the cheap shit that I'm buying and whatever. Like, no, you've got to master, bro. For real. You're in a good place with that.
Yeah, it took me a long time because I used to slow it down because I came from, Bill Dance and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I thought people wanted a slow half hour,
Yeah, super personal. Da da da.
Right. But then YouTube got a hold of it and now it's got to be.
Yeah, you can't be like, "What's up, everybody?" Like,
Yeah, but I hate the ones that just have music under fucking everything. That just bugs the hell out of me. It's like it's 20 minutes long and everything I click to, they still have the background music underneath it. Like they never stop the music. I'm like,
yeah, and be
use it-
personable for like a couple minutes or whatever it is.
right, just cut it out. Hear the crickets, hear nature.
Yeah.
They now just think they always have to have a background music running underneath it, and it just bugs the hell out of me. I'm like, it's about being out in nature. It's about hiking and walking and hearing the steps. And
Here's the balance that I want to come into, Mr. Scott, is
Oh, also, it's always the same corny music too. They all use the same
some
songs.
elevator shit. Yeah.
yeah,
No, so my balance is for me, for my channel, is like, I love Scott Martin. I've been following Scott Martin. I love his channel. But, I mean, the overproduction that they have kind of takes away from the personable part of it. Like, I
Right.
love the channel. I love everything about it. But, I mean, you're paying people $1,000 a week to just edit your shit. Like, I want to find that
Right.
natural balance of of giving great content like he does. Don't get me wrong, but not over theatrical. Yeah, I want a little raw part to it. I guess.
Well, and look, I'm doing it on cameras that are from 2012.
Yes, dude. My GoPro
I'm like,
session that I had for $150, like that.
yeah,
That's
I mean, there's a lot of things. That's because when I have it on the hand cam and I walk, yeah, it's a little bit shaky and stuff. I kind of
fine.
want to clean that up a little bit, but
Sure.
what I've been spending so much time doing, and I've been there with like 14 years in that, but my shows is getting the flow down. And I think I've pretty much got to that point now.
I would agree. I think it's very natural. It feels very like,
Right.
natural. It's not like force fed with the editing, the cuts in between everything. It's like it flows. You have your intro, you have your outro, you have your music, and you cut to vocals. Like, no, that's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, and then I have my segments, day so far,
Yeah.
and I put
No.
movies into that, and
you should have been an assistant director. No.
Well, that's just kind of it, because I think of my shows when I film them, especially now, and that's why I like doing my shows with a bunch of people, not just me.
Sure.
Is I kind of turn it into a documentary of the day.
You guys are sitting here talking about editing. This guy's getting a rifle, and I'm just sitting here.
He's pulling out the rifle. It's his new toy, man. He's pulling out his toy.
I want him to take a tag off, man.
He's going Columbine on us all. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, this is my M16 with a.
No, but I am really jealous of what Nicholas has, because
we live in California. That's the problem.
No. With his style of editing and that is he does it pretty much. He does it like it's alive.
Yeah.
It's all long. It's all natural. It's just him.
I like that. I like
errors. Got 100,000 views.
Yeah, and people love it. They'll watch it for an hour and a half.
I like, I mispronounced something, or I like that rawness of that part, where it's just like when I watch Scott Martin, it's like super clean. Like there's no mistakes. Like
and I keep. I mean, you know me. I still go. By the blah, 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 what the hell did I say? By the way, I keep those in now. I used to cut those out, but I like that it's
that natural part. Like it's
he's fucking up.
Yeah, it's that dude. It's not polished like that. Right?
I'll tell you one thing: you'll get more views when you put a hat on backwards with looks like some sunglasses, like you do. That stuff looks cool.
He's drinking barefoot wine. I've seen that.
He looks a professional there.
Barefoot.
From Jessfish. Jessfish gave me this.
Hey, how did I know that? When I seen the foot, I was like, I know what that is. I drink that shit. It's barefoot.
Yeah. Jessfish gave me another case of wine.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of with me since I've been on so long, and I see other people growing in their videos and that, and I'm like, I finally just kind of went, I think I've honed it enough that I know I'm good.
Agreed.
I know I'm probably better than what they produce.
Absolutely better than mine.
Yeah, and I just need to have it be seen, because it's. Yeah, I always thought I was doing something wrong, and I wasn't keeping up with the Joneses, and I wasn't editing right. But I'm like, no,
I think it'll pay off, bro. For real. I think at the end, I mean, it's a long struggle, dude. You've been on for a long time. I'm like 3 years in or whatever. But I mean, look where you came from what, 8 years ago? Like, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, and I mean, I used to make $7 a month. And now sometimes I actually make over $100 a month. So, no, but that's what I said. It's like I'm actually really disappointed with the fishing on YouTube right now. It's just really bad. Oh, he's got it. Oh, one of them has a gun and one of them has a guitar. That's gonna be interesting.
Mexican showdown.
Here's the throwdown.
I gotta work tomorrow.
I gotta work too. I work every day.
Yeah, me too. We got
I don't work for
guitar.
anybody else,
We
but I
got
work
guitar and AR.
guitar and an AR. Oh wait, here we go. Now we're banjo guitar.
Holy shit!
I just sat on my AR. What am I gonna sit on next?
Well, just so it didn't hit you the wrong way.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Well, then again, that might have fucked you. So I don't know.
No, purple. I was just so confused. Like, this is serious.
We have dueling guitars on here. Well, then I mix it up too, City Cake, because look, now I'm doing game fish. I mean, come on. What skater can show up at a skate park and do tricks? Come on.
That's pretty good, old man. That was pretty good. I can't lie.
Thanks, man.
And the human fishing when I did it, that was different.
The human fishing was fire.
I know. I'm just waiting for COVID things so I can do it again.
You could have went places with that, son.
COVID shut me down, though.
Yeah, you could have went places with the human fishing.
Oh yeah, it'll come back eventually.
That shit is too funny, bro.
It'll come back.
This guitar got places, I'll tell you.
Gotta wait.
Patience.
Yeah, well, it's just COVID killed it. I mean, that's
No,
pretty much plain and simple.
It was this guitar.
I don't think these guys have even seen my human fishing. I know Richard hasn't.
Yeah.
What is it?
My human fishing.
That sounds like something.
I think they haven't seen public school for at least 3 years. I'm sorry.
No, CCB. Let me say a little bit about CCB. I'll tell you, CCB like pushed a lot of people to do stuff like out of their range. Like for Nick, monetizing videos from it's just been really does. They're not ready
Well,
for it.
sing something already, goddammit.
That they are ready for it. You're doing something.
Nicholas doesn't sing; he only plays.
He's out of tune.
I don't play, I sing.
Exactly.
Well, do something. And Richard, your mic's
Do
really low.
something.
I want some John Cougar Mellencamp, goddammit. Something.
You gotta sing. You gotta sing "Little Pump."
We want to hear some like Wagon Wheel.
Oh, wow. No.
I want to hear some Chris Stapleton. I just bought another one of his records.
Did you really?
I went and seen
Yeah,
him
I
in
did.
concert.
Alright. What we want to hear? Let me,
Do you know "Starting Over," his new song, or no?
I've been looking into that. I'm playing around with it. Like, not good enough to play it live. Oh, shit. Ooh, that's way up there.
Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna start dueling now.
You need a Mountain Dew. That's a good album. Chris Stapleton actually is
Yeah,
really
we just bought it.
The tickets for his concert were freaking expensive, and we were like way in the back.
coronavirus.
Yeah, that was. It's been almost 2 years now.
Oh, he was at it before it.
Yeah, it was like 200 a ticket. Like, it was unreal.
And Zach Brown Band is a good band to go see live. We saw them out here.
I wish my hair would have got cut off today if it wasn't appointment only.
Hey, you could look like me for free.
Yeah, I know. I won't show mine because Richard gets excited.
For the record, I'm not gay.
I'm just saying.
Found out.
Boycott shampoo.
Yeah, we're kind of the same way, you know.
Yeah.
I'll give him a little tease. He always wants me to turn my hat inside out so you can see my bald head.
It's a solar panel for a love machine.
Zach.
I impressed me, damn it. Let's go.
So, funny
Come on.
story. Somebody had, while I'm tuning, somebody told me that I needed
Arizona.
to take a test. So, it turns out
Wright's Trapping wants to hear you play, man.
Let's go.
I've got perfect fit.
Tennessee whiskey.
think I've actually told this story on live, but I have perfect pitch. And so one day we were doing a fire drill at school,
Perfect pitch.
and I was standing in the hallway, and the teacher's like, "Why are you just standing here?" I'm like, "Fire alarm's an F sharp minor." And she's like, "Keep going."
What's the noise that your other girlfriends had made whenever they broke up?
I don't know, different noises.
When they broke up, Richard.
They cried.
Play something, Richard. Get a better mic, by the way.
I'm on the Mac. Shut up. Alright, I'm gonna.
Don't explain it, just play it. Right. And he goes mute. Hello. we gotta hook you up.
Richard, play the song.
Oh Lord. Alright, I'm plug in my Mac.
Okay.
I got plug in. I'm not the guy.
It's getting weird.
All right. Well, we got to educate these people on audio.
There we go.
EGBDF.
Yeah. Re mi paso.
There we are. We're back in tune.
I can play everything but a guitar. That's so sad.
I gotta do this quietly because it's like 2 in the morning here. Broken halo, for the wind, they've all gone, every day go, broken halo, Alright, time for some banjo. I got one left there.
That wasn't horrible. I'm lightweight impressed.
He needs a better
Arizona iced tea.
This is better. I mean, Nicholas' sound system sounds great.
I heard that too. Purple Gang.
He just needs to hook up his system. He needs to go live and do it private and play it a bunch. That's what you need to do, Richard.
What?
You need to go live, but have it not live. And play it, and then download it and listen to it. So you can get the audio, like get some mics and stuff.
It's very hard to play a song, especially singing it like at 2 in the morning and like otherwise, I would totally get my mic out.
It's only 11 o'clock where I'm at. I don't know where you live.
I know.
3 hours ahead of me.
Hey, the sunset's in the west, by the way.
Yeah, you just gotta. I don't know. You need to practice with it.
Chase Miss Penny Lights.
It's a good song.
Did I fight? Did I fight? Battles unknown. No one cried.
I like the song too.
No place to go home. I'll hit the solo in here in a minute.
Yeah, good shit, bro. Keep it going.
My eyes is on something. My eyes, I promise you, did I find, did I find it in my head?
Good stuff.
If I keep my home, I feel it again.
Not too shabby.
Man, that one right there.
You definitely have to get a good mic for lives.
I know. He
'Cause
needs to get.
yeah.
He needs to get.
I have a good mic. I'm just not using it right now. It goes through the room.
Hey,
It
Nick
goes-
mic is working really good.
Yeah, Nick sounds. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
just
can
need
hear
to
you
hook it up
breathing.
better.
I can hear you breathing
Well,
with Nick.
It's
I can't add you as a blue wrench right now, Ace. I'm on StreamYard. Otherwise, I'd give you a wrench right now. Yeah, there's a freaking mic right there.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm just saying, Richard. You need something. You need something to present yourself better.
I have something. I'm just not using it because again, it's the other one.
Well, if you come on here, fucking use it, man.
You're pretty good though.
Well,
We just can't. We just can't hear you right.
more back closer. Can you hear this?
Ace. I'm not camping. I went and got a gun today. Ace.
Uh-oh. City dropped out. Let's hit the wrong button. We can hear Nick fine, but he's visual. Yeah, I'm just saying, Richard, that thing does no justification for you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something. I don't know if there's any settings I can change either because I'm going straight into the Mac. That's it. I'm not using the mic or anything. So now, like I said, I have the mic. It's just when I use the mic, not only does it go into the computer, it also goes around and out. So when I'm trying to be quiet without a mic, it makes it sometimes work.
I don't know. You need to hook up with Nick because his sounds incredible.
This mic's $120.
Well, there you go.
Oh man, it is showing really low. Now, is this any different? If I go up,
I'm trying to find what to cover my hair with, but
then
look at
this
it.
is lower.
No,
it's a
it's just,
556, right?
it's just the mic. It's just you sound like you're in a cave. Not really
Well,
in a cave, but
What it is whenever he's playing and it slows down, it cancels out sound.
right. Yeah,
It
dampened.
lowers it because it
Yeah.
thinks no one's talking, and then when it catches a high strum, then it goes up again.
Right, that's what's doing it. It's the mic is dampening itself, and it's lowering the tones, and it takes away from the music in your voice and everything, because it's like if it catches the music, it takes it up, and then if
Yeah.
you say something, it kind of dampens it. If you're too loud, it's you can probably do that in a computer, right? Can't you, Nick? Like take off the dampening thing, or switch it to raw or something?
No,
or?
it's. I don't think you can take it off because that's. I have MacBook and I have iMac, and there's really no way to really change it.
But yours doesn't do that with your mic.
What?
It doesn't do it with your mic. Your mic is pretty consistent.
No, because that's just because I have that mic. But if I was to go off of the Mac's mic, it wouldn't be that good.
Right, and that's what you're
these
on.
These also have a wireless mic on them, but they're just not that good.
You're just on the mic from the computer, Richard?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what it does. Nick is right. That's what does. It's doing the dampening on it. So it's trying to make it consistently the same level, so it takes away everything else and dampens it into.
Like mine.
Yeah.
This mic, it picks up everything. It'll pick up everything. That's why here's a bottle. Like it picks up anything that's pointing at this angle at it, because I have it on that setting. Anything at this angle. There's 3 microphones in it, and they're pointed different directions. So anything from this direction, you're gonna hear it. Like, here's a flashlight.
All right, let me grab my mic.
All right, he's gonna grab his mic. Let's see if we can get a difference out of him. Yeah, we have omnidirectional and we have unidirectional.
Yeah, there's the settings on the back of it, and then gain. Like, if I was to turn this up, anything I do is louder. Like, you know.
Well, exactly.
So
it's a $120 mic. It knows what it's doing.
Yeah. Well, this is the one everyone uses. This is the Blue Yeti. So.
Is that what most live computer?
Yeah, a lot of people will recommend this mic.
Oh, it sounds great.
They sell that little snowball one too. It says blue on it. It's a little ball mic with the tripod.
Yeah. No, that one's amazing. Like I said, I was a DJ and I used to do I would set up the equalizer and all that. I'd go down the floor and play the music and set like all the treble and the bass and make sure everything was organized but I was doing it through the speakers. But you need the same thing when you have a mic. You need the mic to. It's like the people that set up the mics for the band and individually set mids and lows and highs and all that for each input into the system and making sure things don't get distorted and.
Okay, so the mic I use is the Pile. Whatchamacallit? But because I don't do often, like YouTube stuff streams, I don't, or I guess I haven't invested in a quote unquote stream mic. This one's for touring. I use this one every time I play on stage, and I've played some huge auditoriums with.
You can plug that into here, right? Or does it have the?
Good. It's the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I played huge places, and this mic works great.
Yeah, you can plug it into the computer.
I can even, if the mic stands like this, I can even come up and talk into it like this, and it'll pick me up.
Right. We'll plug it in. Let's hear it.
I don't have the adapter for the Mac.
Damn it. It was all good until that happened.
Your Mac only has Type-C on it, or Lightning? What's it?
No, I don't have the USB to this.
Oh, you don't plug from that to USB?
Mm-hmm.
You got to get that.
I wonder if that new iPhone will work better on here.
Probably. Because it doesn't dampen the audio much.
Here, put the link in the chat so I can get back in. Or email it to me, either one. Alright, I'll be in a second.
Yeah, he needs your mic. I can hear your crickets like they're under my chair right now. I'm like, you can tell it's $120
like
mic.
if I talk like this, it's real crisp, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like,
No, you can tell the difference when somebody has a real fucking mic. I mean,
yeah, no, yeah, it's a big leap. Like, that's why because at first I didn't have a mic, and I had the Mac in the MacBook, and oh my gosh, the quality was terrible. And recording with this, recording kinds of things, it's a lot better too.
well, I can tell on mine because a lot of my videos, my tips and tricks in that I had the wireless mic system with the lapel mic. And the audio is so much cleaner and so much louder than, if you just had it, we're standing closer and had the mic on the camera. When you hook that up and you talk, it's so much clearer and so much more pronounced and pronunciation. And that's why I always use the wireless mic system. Even if I'm only 5 feet from it, I still use the wireless mic system on my camcorder because the audio is so much cleaner and clearer.
Like here, I'll switch to the headset's microphone and see if you can tell a big difference here. I'm doing it in 3, 2, 1.
Can't hear
Can
you
you
at
hear
all.
it?
What happened? Oh, I can hear it now, yeah.
What's it sound like?
Yeah, it's more hollow.
Yeah.
It's hollow. It's like you're
Alright.
away from it.
Now here's the computer. What's this mic like?
A little better. It's
Can you
low.
hear me?
Backroads has a question for us, so we're waiting for that. It's better, but it's low.
This is the IMAX mic. And then here's back. This is my
Hey, CCB.
mic again.
Hey, what's up?
Not a whole lot, bud.
What mic you using? Since we're on the mic thing. He doesn't even know.
Were you asking me what mic I'm using?
Yeah.
I'm
I
using
can
a Stealth 450. It's a wireless gaming headset.
Oh, there you go. You sound good though.
Yeah, they're pretty good set. I actually like it better than the mic, the Yeti that Nick uses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I've got that same mic he's got, but I had an issue with it picking up, without having a headset on. If you got your sound going through the screen, it picks up that too in the background. So,
Oh, really?
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't
if you,
got-
like the only way you're not hearing echoes because I got these on, but
yeah, your headset, you got everything going through that for sound.
yeah.
Yeah. So we can't tell Alexa to turn his lights off.
Well,
No, sound's a big thing. I mean, I only go live on my phone. I've never ever gone live on a computer. But I'm sure if I did, I would make sure I had like a really bitchin' mic and everything.
Since I have such bad internet, and it doesn't come through 1080 on my live streams because it's so bad, the audio is what holds a lot of people in because they can hear me really good,
Right.
but the quality's just not the best. If they couldn't hear me and they couldn't see, they just, it'd be impossible to watch.
I've heard a few other people backroads there talking about that too. They've had low views and YouTube sees it as they had more.
Wait. Oh, here's the question from Backroads. Yeah, that happens a lot. Don't worry about that. He's getting different views everywhere he looks.
But I got a question for you, Nick.
Yeah.
I watched your last video. Where did you find that tent? That is sweet.
Well, the story is it's been almost 2 years now, I think, that I got into hot tent camping. And at first, I looked around at Canvas, tent companies on like Google, and I went to the top ones and I sent emails out to see if they want to work with me, so maybe I get a discount and stuff like that. But then I stumbled upon them, and that's Ellis Canvas Tents. They're in Durango, Colorado, and it's a family business. And I saw his stuff, I immediately liked it, just the look of it and everything. So we worked out a little bit of a deal, and I got that tent off of him, and I've loved it ever since.
I'll get you in a sec, Backwards.
No, that was really sweet looking.
I love it.
Does that little flap that the stovepipe goes up through, does that burn or get super hot? Or
No, there's the Velcro patch that holds it if you're not having a stovepipe through there, and it just covers it. But you just take that off, the stovepipe goes through, and there's about 5 inches on each side where it's a square patch around it, and it's got like this really super heat resistant stuff on it. I've camped in that tent probably like 30 times, and about 20 of the times have been with the wood stove. So it's really nice. In the wind, it keeps up with the wind too. It doesn't even bother it.
Alright, well, I just...
You'll have to post the link where to buy that tent on your video.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy too. It's not like it's a big company. Like, he offered a bigger deal with me, but I wouldn't take it because it's like, it's a family business. So, it's really good quality stuff. Like, they all hand stitch everything.
Well,
Richard, post the link. I'm definitely
Richard has a
interested.
question.
No, I have
Richard's
a
trying to
question.
talk.
I'm just gonna hop off of here. So I got that new phone today that I'm on now, and I told them don't transfer anything but my phone number and my contacts, which means I had like over 11,000 pictures that I didn't need on this phone, and so they transferred it. And so about, I don't know, an hour before I got on to your stream earlier, I went through and deleted all the pictures. And I had to go back through on recently deleted and delete them all again. That takes like 15 minutes, to just scroll through all of them. And I just went to add a profile picture for StreamYard, and it shows that there's 15,000 pictures. Now we gotta go back through and redo it and see why it didn't. At least first time. So I'm so mad right now.
Is it picking it up off your phone pictures, or is it picking up off of a chip?
It's the phone.
It might not be deleting off the chip or whatever, and keeping them on your phone.
I don't know. I'll have to see. I don't know what to do. But whatever. All right. Well, I'm gonna head off.
All right, Richard.
So have a good night.
I'm
guys.
glad you got your 200 subs already, man.
Yeah, man. That's 200.
You wanted it by July, and you already got it.
Yeah, I know. He's still got 12 days before that thing goes away. So
yeah, and then after that, I'm not announcing yet, but I have something even bigger I'm giving away after the PS5. So.
Is it another girlfriend?
yeah, exactly.
No, it's something really big though.
Like me?
Yeah, he's giving away Nicholas Green Outdoors.
I'm giving
You
away.
can
No,
own him.
just me. Just me.
Giving
Yeah.
my number out.
You can own Nicholas on his next giveaway.
I'm giving out your address.
I've never done a giveaway. I just realized that. I should do one.
You should give away
Yeah, they're fun.
the new AR.
Well, if I end up winning Nicholas, can I give him away in the end and just keep the tab?
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off of here. Yeah. I'll see you next week. I'll see you soon.
Sorry, Richard.
Have a night. Wish me luck here. Bye.
Good night.
I hate
Well,
deleting pictures.
Okay, let's get back to Backroads. He was asking a question about when he goes in and looks at a video and it says it has like 640 views, but when he goes into his studio, it says it only has 370.
That's never happened to me, actually. So I can't really say on that.
Mine are always off though.
I would say what it says in the studio would be correct.
Yeah. Every time I go to the studio, that's where it's like exact. Like it's really good with keeping up. So
Yeah, that's what I said. The video itself online shows 370, but when he goes to a studio, it shows 630.
well, it's like when I first post the video. Like I post it, it has 10 likes and 0 views. Like it takes a bit for stuff to update.
To catch up.
Yeah. So I don't know if it got like a lot of views quick and then it showed that and it wasn't updated on YouTube or what.
Right. Well, I'll do the same thing. I'll upload a show and I go to channel and it says 2 views. And then I go to dashboard. I go to dashboard and it says 20 views. And I'm like, okay. I mean,
I actually got to go back and rewatch his video so I can hit the like button, because I was in there watching his video and thinking to myself, man, that's a cool reel there you're going to send me back, Rhodes. But then he started playing with cleaning gun and stuff like that, and then brought my fishing reel back up there into view.
yeah, that's the one he's having an issue with, because he said it went pretty big pretty quick. But usually the views on YouTube, if you go in and look at your recommended that, are oftentimes more accurate than if you go into your studio. Especially if it's rising really quick. It keeps up quicker than the YouTube. It's delayed. You gotta wait.
The videos. Yeah, maybe just check in the morning, Backroads.
Yeah.
Just check in the morning and see what studio says. Because like I said, I haven't had a problem with studio like messing up. It's been mainly on the video side because they're not updating.
Right. Yeah, it's all delayed. I mean, they have so much shit going on. There's so many videos getting views. I mean, even your income. We know it because you're monetized. Even your income is 2 days delayed.
Yeah.
It's every time you go to it and you look, it says last 2 days not compiled yet. And you're like, what? Yeah, I mean they're just, YouTube is doing a lot of shit in the background, and it's got to calculate all and adjust it. I mean,
I just can't get over how much tax they take out. There's a lot of tax on YouTube. I think it's like 9%, or no, it's a lot. It's actually a lot they take, and then there's the fees and stuff.
No, that's just because you're self-employed. So you don't know that yet.
It kills me. Well, I have it to where
you don't know that yet.
No, I probably don't. Well, whenever I have it to where whenever I get paid from YouTube, they automatically take out the tax. They just take it out. Because I don't want to mess with that, you know.
You're way over. See, this is where you have to have all your expenses. You need to have.
I've got some receipts and stuff.
Yeah, you need to have an actual accountant, because a lot of that stuff that you have, stuff you buy, anything and everything you buy, even that cheap ass freaking steak you bought.
Now what's that? Oh yeah, that steak was cheap. Today I bought a T-bone. Yeah. So I bought a T-bone today.
But that's all an expense because you're self-employed.
What? So I could sign off a cheap steak?
Yeah. Yes. All that could be taken off the taxes you owed because it's expenses you did to create what you do because you're self-employed.
Now, I had to get this for video purposes. Okay?
That's an expense, dude.
It is an expense. I didn't want an AR. You know?
No, that's an expense. That can be a percentage of that can be taken off your taxes. Even your truck, if it's used for work purposes. That's why when you're self-employed, you got to keep track of all that shit.
Yeah, because they do take a lot, don't they? I didn't really realize that.
Yeah. If you don't take anything off, any expenses, and the cost that it takes you to do what you do, that's why it's so high. See,
Well, I
right
have
there,
receipts
Backroad.
for bigger stuff.
But no, but Backroad just said it. That gun is anything you do to create your videos. When you go to your taxes, is a write-off. It might not be 100%, but the reality is, see that gun. If you use that gun for 5 years, a percentage of the cost of it could be used as a deduction to your taxes for as long as you're using it. It's not just the year you buy it. If it's being used in your videos, a percentage of. I don't know how they downgrade it from it cost $600 to next year, what they downgrade it to. But yeah, even the computer you're working on, the phone you have. I mean, it was $900 for the first year, and then the next year they might say, okay, downgrade wise, whatever, it's worth $600 now. Next year it's worth $400, and next year it's worth $200. But if you're still using that phone every year, you can use that as a deduction because of the expense. You got to learn that because you're so new on this. I mean,
Yeah, like I do everything by myself pretty much.
exactly, and that's what's killing you.
I refuse to buy an editor though. Well, pay an editor. It's not like I'm buying someone and keeping them here.
Here, see, Backroads is self-employed himself.
Yeah, I know all about that kind of thing.
Yeah, there's the oldest thing was, I don't know, this is about Andy Warhol, the famous artist. Well, he got audited for taxes at one point. And yeah, they drilled him just because, I don't know. But from that time on, he saved every freaking receipt from everything. Like even going to the cafe to get a coffee, if he was talking to somebody or anything else, he obsessively saved everything that had to deal with what was into his artwork and everything else. That was part of his business and everything. Yeah, and he just got so pissed because, I don't know, he got audited and they said this and that, and he was like, what? And so he got very obsessed with just anything. One little paintbrush at a hobby store. Or, or a piece of paint here or a piece of paint there. He kept everything and had his accountant use it for his taxes and write-off and everything because they dinged him pretty hard. Just look at this.
Another thing that helps out too, I
I'll be
found
right
out,
back.
if you go into the nearest revenue office, tax office, whatever you want to call it, and get a tax number, that saves you a heap on the taxes through the year. But then at the end of the year, you got to pay on that. But that'll save money in your pocket too through the year.
Yeah, I'll start saving a lot because usually I'll say, nah, I don't need a receipt. But, I mean, I got the receipt for the gun, like my computer, anything big, I still have the receipts. A lot of places, though, I always ask for an emailed receipt. So, at least have that, so. Because, I mean, like right here, I've got like 5 receipts from earlier. Different places. I just don't really keep them is the thing, so I'll start keeping them.
Yeah,
But I got to kick out of here, so we'll catch you later, Nick. CBC.
All right, Ace, thanks for coming in. Yeah, Nick, I did that because
Oh, it's 2:30. Huh.
I know I don't even know. I've been on here an hour and 49 minutes. I don't even know. How long was my other one before you kicked off?
Hour and 40 minutes?
Something like that, yeah. But anyway, when I got fired from Marshall's, right, I had my 401k. And I didn't want it anyway. I just forgot to do the signing to tell them I didn't want it. So they were taking a percentage out of my 401. And so after I got fired and that, they sent to me, it was like $3,000 in there. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll just cash it out. So I cashed it out. And when I was talking to the guy, he goes, oh, well, do you want us to just do the highest percentage of tax on it, for the government? And I was like, yeah, sure. And they said, yeah, it's this. You'll still get like $2,400 or something out of it. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And then when I did my taxes this year, the next year after cashing it out, since their tax was higher than what I should have paid, I got $369 back in my taxes because I told them to just take the highest. And I'm pretty sure that's what YouTube does, is they take the highest percentage because that's kind of how they do it, just so there's no like.
So you could get more out of it,
Well, no, they could take 9, but that's why I said if you do expenses and all that other stuff, it could come back down from there. Or, I don't know, because mine, it was just the way they did it. It was through the company that did it. So when they registered it to the feds, it was at the highest. And then so when I did my taxes, they looked at that and went, oh, well, that was higher than what your actual tax percentage should be. So I got the difference back. But 9, yeah, they're taking 9% from you. But see, self-employed, that being self-employed, they take the highest. I mean, that's because nothing's taken out. I mean, Social Security isn't taken out, workman's comp isn't taken out, all this stuff that if you work for someone else is taken out of your weekly check.
It's probably the best one to do, though, too, isn't it?
What?
Like working for yourself.
Yeah.
No,
but
in
if you're
circumstances.
Yeah, but you have to keep track of all your expenses. Because everything you pay for, like Backroad said, even that gun, everything you pay for, a percentage of that can be taken off what you owe in taxes.
Well, right after tax this year, I'll start doing it. And I already have receipts for bigger things. I've got receipts for big things. It's just smaller things, like when I get pellets or something like that.
Well, yeah, see, with me, I don't do it because I'm not making much. But when I start making money, the gas I use to drive anywhere, every bait I buy, any camera I buy, even food during the trip, pretty much anything you do in your daily life to film something can be considered an expense that goes into the business, and a portion of it can be a write-off. Even those chicken gummy foot you bought. I mean, just what? He says here, if YouTube is taking full tax rate, you will get money back at the end of the year with the write-off. Yeah. That's what I was saying. That's what I did with my 401. I told them to take the limit they could take off it. And then I got almost $400 back in my taxes.
Wow.
Because of how much money I made and all the other stuff, they took it off.
Last year
they took it off as if I was a millionaire.
They owed me 9 back last year.
Right, and that's because they're taking the full limit.
They're taking so much that it's just, extra.
Yeah, they're not looking at your income and what you make and all that. They're just to save them to.
So it's like everybody will fit in this column, and then the government could figure out,
Right.
the difference.
That's why I said they're taking the money out as if you made $10 million in a year. because it's the highest they take out for income or whatever. But since you didn't make that, when you go to do your taxes and everything, it looks at that and goes, oh no, you're in this lower bracket. So the difference between 9% and maybe 6% or 8% or 4% or whatever, then they give it back to you. They just do it to safeguard themselves from getting any sort of anything from the IRS. They just max it out. And if people don't realize it or they don't file their taxes right, then the government gets the money and they don't get it back. But when you have someone that actually looks at all your expenses and everything else, that takes off of and it'll lower the percentage. And I mean, you could pay hardly anything if you spent tons and tons of things to acquire the income you made. If like 50% of it was going into it, I mean, that's like Mr. Beast. He spends so much money making his stuff to make his money that he gets a big proportion of that back when he does his taxes. Especially when you're self-employed. I mean, that's why nobody wants to be self-employed, because they get reamed up the ass, but they don't know how to do their taxes. So they're just getting reamed because they're like, what? Huh? Like, well, I drove, 500 miles this year and paid $3,000 in gas. Well, you didn't put that in your expenses? Like, oh, really? So every time I drive somewhere, that's an expense for my business? Yeah. Yeah, you got to learn that, man, because you're doing good, which means you're going to be making more and more money. So you got to learn all those tax laws. You got to be a professional business. A lot of YouTubers don't think about that, but most of them that are big have an accountant. And they don't do the taxes themselves. Their accountant works all their shit out for them. Oh, health insurance is a write-off too. That's what Backroad just said. Sorry, I didn't see it till now. Yeah, health insurance could be a write-off too. We'll get you going. You're with good people, Richard. I mean, Nick. What?
I know they have there's a receipt scanner that you can get. You just have at home.
Yeah.
When you get a receipt, you just scan it through and then throw it away.
Yeah. And you can do it, spreadsheet, all of the other stuff has stuff that'll keep track of all your expenses, and especially if you have a scanner, I mean, it'll do it automatically.
Like, the tax on this gun was like $60, right? So I'd probably get, I don't know, if it, write off maybe half of it, or?
No. We're not talking about the tax on the gun. We're talking about the actual amount of the gun itself. Those taxes aren't included. That it's the price of the gun itself. That's what you're putting in. The price of it's what you're putting into the system. That the price of the gun, the tax doesn't matter because that's beyond the price. That tax is already accumulated. If it was $1,000, the taxes above that isn't included anyway. It's you spent $1,000. That's an expense that you used for your business, and then they will calculate that and use a percentage off the $1,000 as a write-off expense. They'll give you a percentage off your taxes.
Really?
Yeah, it's we're not talking the tax on the gun itself. We're talking the actual expense of the gun. Even if you buy a camera. If you buy a $1,600 camera, the tax that's on that, there's the sales tax and that stuff, that's not included. It's it's the original cost of it
Oh,
is what goes into. I mean, it might include the tax on it, but I doubt it. It's usually just the expense of it itself is what's there, because those taxes are already accounted for. Here you go. Backroads have something for you. Yeah, see, the total price is what's being used on your taxes. If you have a wholesale license and the tax is excluded, then yeah, but it's the cost of it itself.
so the cost of it, and it's a small percent, right?
Yeah, I don't know how much. Like, say you had $10,000 in expenses for that year, and your total taxes were like $3,000 or $4,000, something. I don't know the percentage they would take off compared to. I mean, they're not just giving you the 10,000 off because you spent 10,000. I think it's a percentage of it. What write-offs? Wait, what? Okay. Write-offs don't take money off your taxes. It's money you can take from your analyst. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. All right. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so say it was 10,000. You take that off of what was to say that
100,000.
You know, if it said 100,000, it goes down to 90. That's taxed.
Right. Okay.
All right. And then they figure out how much you overpaid at 90. So you technically get more money back, don't you? You know, if it was to drop that much.
Yeah. If you were overcharged by YouTube, the max when you shouldn't have been in the max, yeah, then all that factors out too. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I knew it helped. I mean, Let's Drive explained it more. The amount of the write-off all depends on what the item is. For example, if you buy a vehicle over 6,000 pounds, you can write off to 100%. If the vehicle costs up to 100K. Wow. All right. So yeah.
So that'd be like a work truck, like a dump truck or something.
Right.
You know, and that would be obviously they know you're going to use it for work. Like, what else are you going to use that for?
There we go. Yeah, that's what we're saying right here. Made 100,000, but you spent 50,000. You get taxed for 50,000, not 100,000, because you put 50,000 back into it. That's a hell of a lot of freaking gummy feet there, buddy. All right, Let's Drive. See, I told you I have people on here that really know this stuff. So there you go. That's how it works. It was kind of what I was saying. I knew there was a percentage, but this makes more sense. I knew whatever you accumulate.
For those certain things, it will take the full amount off of the remaining taxes that they calculate. So
yeah, I said these guys know what they're talking about. They own businesses and they know it. So yeah, that's what you got to make sure to keep track of if you're self-employed, because of this sort of stuff with your taxes. Yeah, if you made 200K, but you spent $80,000 on a truck for the business that year, the 80, and then after that, Let's Drive, it's a percentage after that, right? Which is probably like its blue book value the next year, and the next year, and the next year. Because I know it's not just a one-time thing; it actually goes off of its value after that, right? Yeah, but isn't that true? Because anyway, it's new one year, and you didn't buy a new one the next year. It's blue book value or whatever for the next year. Still can be as a write off, right?
So really, like, if you got a big, like they said, big vehicle, that would be, instead of you paying that amount in tax, you get a vehicle. Like, and
Pretty
it
much.
saves you, pretty much you trade out for the tax you
Tax.
could have paid.
Yeah. Yeah, you're trading out.
And then it lowers the percent, so in the end, you're pretty much getting the truck instead of paying the tax in.
Right. You're getting the truck, but you still have to pay the tax you made above that. So you're paying the taxes, but the truck was pretty much free because you'd have paid that much more tax above it. Depreciation value. That's what I was trying to think of. Depreciation value. Yeah, there we go. He just put it in there. I said it before I read it. Yeah. Even the camera, like you bought that $1,600 camera, right? Well, it can still be used in expense the next year, but the expenses, it's depreciated value. So you bought it for $1,600. Next year, you might be able to sell it for like $800. You can still use $800 as an expense. Depreciation value. Thank you, Backroads. I was like, I know there's a name for it. Because I owned a business myself for 11 years, but I never used any of that because I never made money. Oh. Okay, well, okay. You can write it off in full, or you can do a depreciative, I guess. You can write it off again next year. I split mine over 2 years. Okay. Well, there you go. Taxes are fun. Yeah, I know. I said I had my own business for 11 years, but I never made money, so I never had to do it. You can write off mileage and fuel every year. Okay. You're getting a tax lesson right now, freaking Nicholas.
You never know what it's gonna be. If you're breaking up people, showing guns.
Yeah, breaking
taxes.
up people, talking about Now we're talking business, and these guys are helping you out quite a bit because I mean I know most of the stuff, but I've never dealt with it because I never made money. My business I always broke even or lost. So.
Well, a lot of people that are clueless like me, the government's just grinning because they're getting all that extra money, and people don't even know.
Well, that's the problem with most people are self-employed because they don't know. So they just pay the full thing thinking that's what they owe.
Like that Jake Paul was in trouble because he didn't do any of the taxes or anything, and he wasn't having it to where money was taken out or, it wasn't paid for properly.
He didn't click for allowing YouTube to do it?
I don't know if it was that or if it was just he had different branches of things that he didn't pay taxes on and he just didn't even know to.
Well, because I think you have the option when you're on it. If you're making a certain amount, you have the option to say, do you want YouTube to take the taxes out or do you not want them to? And so he probably chose no. And then he didn't file right or whatever else, so he got in trouble for it. I can't use. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, everything's a write-off. Like I said, the classic story was Andy Warhol when he got audited, and he kept,
So if you were to make like trapping lure, you write off the bottles, you'd write off the gas, you'd write off anything that touched doing the work.
Anything that goes into you making a video is a write-off.
So you got to see it as like germs then. Like if you touch that and it's linked and you link that back to the work, then it's considered something that you used for the work.
Right. Anything that you used, that you produced a video on YouTube that made you an income, is used in your business.
See, that's kind of funny because, like, with YouTube, it's so different than a lot of other self-employed jobs. Like, because there's so many things that you show and use.
Well, if it's anything you purchased for the video, that's what you use to produce what gets you your income. So it's a write-off. Anything. I mean, even if you had to buy hairspray to do a video, you can write the hairspray off. And even you buy a case of water for a day. That's a write-off because you're drinking that water and it's part of the production of your video.
Let me see something real quick.
Even your haircut you didn't get could be written off. See, look at this one right here. Anything you use.
Pretty much,
That
if the
we-
government could screw you, you could screw them back. Like,
Well, no, they'll screw
they're
you.
never
unless you
they're
know-
never out. They're never out anything. But like,
Well,
you
no, they'll screw you unless you know how to not get screwed.
yeah.
That's basically what it is. And everyone here that's in this chat right now, Let's Drive and Backroads.
And as of now, like everything I've done, I've paid over and like
Oh yeah.
I've done everything right. But in my case now, I'm losing money. Then
Well, you get some of it back.
I'm
right?
doing it right legally, but like
Right.
I could
And you
save
get-
so much money.
Right. You're getting a little bit of it back, right, on your taxes.
Yeah,
Because they're taking the full percent, you're getting a little bit back.
yeah, it's actually quite a bit I get back because of my circumstances, like.
Right. But even if you're doing it the way you're doing it, if you made 40 grand and you took everything off and technically it says you only made 20 grand, you're only making 9% on 20 grand instead of 9% on 40 grand. So they're not going to take as much out and you might get $200 back, but either way you do it, you're going to be saving a lot of money.
Did you see saying about the watch?
10K. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's just it. A lot of self-employed
So
people.
you don't want to get money back, but there's a way to get it to where you can get a lot of things for a lot of money that you can write off then, and it doesn't count towards tax. And then you save the money because writing that off takes off. I get it now. Like
Yeah, like
that's
I
like
said,
with the truck, like with getting a truck towards
Right.
the end because you can save money and then get that instead of paying it.
right. I mean,
So you
YouTube
break
take-
even, but you get a lot of stuff.
well, no, I said just look at it this way: if you made 40,000, and they took 9% off 40,000, but you did all the write-offs and everything, and suddenly with the write-offs you made 20,000, and they only take 9% off that. You're paying in less. You might get a little less back, but you're paying a lot less in the first place. I mean, from paying $3,000 in taxes to only paying $500.
And then if you add in those like the tax deductible or whatever, like if you were to like say get a truck to save money, pretty much you get the truck instead of paying the tax in. You can then get that for as whatever they call it. Writing it on there. It's confusing.
Yeah. Well, I said, would you want to pay taxes on 200K or would you want to pay taxes on 140K?
Yeah, and if it's all withheld and they owe you a lot, like for me, everything I have done is like it's I pay like 9% and it's all done.
Yeah, see that comment. It reduces your taxable income. Whatever percentage, 9%, 8%, 7%. Without them, it was 200,000. With them, it was 150,000 or 100,000. So you're paying tax on 100,000 instead of 200,000. Anyway, you made 200,000. So
yeah, and if you've already, if like for me, like I said, everything I have done is withheld and it's overcharged.
right,
I'm gonna be getting money back regardless. So anything I lower on that
you pay less.
is I don't even have to pay.
Right.
Because I literally, everything I do is, I kid you not, around that 9% charge. So,
Right.
technically, I don't really have to pay anything because I get so much taken off. And even if there is taxes on some things, you know, like a yearly tax for certain things,
Right.
it will
It's
just
gonna
take
be
it
fine.
off that, and it won't even bother.
Yeah, like I said, if you took my 401k, it was like $3,000. I told him, yeah, sure, take the biggest percentage. And I got, after taxes, I got like $2,400 back. And then on my taxes, 369 of that came back because they took out 369 more than they should have.
Mm.
So instead of getting 2,400, I got like 27 something when it was a $3,000, 3,100 401k. So they took it all out right away. But then when I filed my taxes, they went, oh, wait, that's not, it should be less than that. And so I got the difference back.
I just know that, like, I'll be getting money back. Like,
Yeah.
I have everything set to where no matter what happens, I'm going to be getting money back.
Right.
So, any write-offs that I was to do would just be added in, and then I'd still get money back.
Right.
But it would lower what it looks like.
Right. Because YouTube, no matter what YouTube says you made, they're taking the full amount. So if they said you made 100, but with your write-offs and everything, you only made 50, they're going to take 9% off the 50, and you'll still get some of that back because it's probably more than what you should have paid.
You know, that's something to think about. Say I was to buy, okay, all the tax people in the comments, say I was to buy a trailer and property. Now here's the thing.
Video.
There's YouTubers, they do those hype houses, or they call it some kind of thing, and they use it in their videos. If I was to technically use that video as, like, some kind of house, and I say that in the videos, and that's, like, I don't know, the green bean house, like, would that be considered, like, a thing, part of the channel? Like,
yeah.
I don't know how houses work, though, because it might be different for a house.
No, anything you buy.
Anything.
Well, look at Lunkers and look at John B and all that when they buy their house and everything, and it's part of their videos. It's incorporated in their videos. That's an expense, and they made a video about it. An expense. That's an expense for them doing a business, creating YouTube videos that they get their income from. So it's an expense.
Wait for the comments to load.
You're like, he doesn't trust me. He's waiting for the professionals. I get
Well,
it
I'm
now.
listening.
Oh, not if you live in it. All right.
Well, here, I'll buy it, and I just... Dang Dang. Not if I live in it.
But what if you but you live in it and you film it? So is there a double-edged sword there?
Hmm.
Oh, there you go. Set up an LLC. That sets you apart
okay.
from your assets.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, an LLC will separate. Like if you ever get sued or anything, if you're an LLC and they can't go after your personal money. They can only go after the business money.
Business.
So it separates you, which is a smart thing. I mean, if you ever did get sued, yeah, it takes your personal assets and makes them different than your business assets.
So the business could go bankrupt, pretty much, and
you could have 25 million in the bank and be like, "That's cool." Sue the business; it's bankrupt.
it's like in Grand Theft Auto when you have like a motorcycle club.
Yeah.
I see. So it's like, hey, I mean, I'm behind this wall. You can't get me back here, but you can do what you want to that.
Yeah. You can take my tents and all that other stuff, but you can't take the $100,000 in my bank account.
See, now the tents. I don't live in the tents. I stay in them, right? So those.
No, that's all expense. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's.
there's a gray area with it, obviously, because of everything it's going through. But if the house, but I really think if the house is part of, or a piece of property that you're buying that's used, and even if you have a cabin on it, that's still something you're using to film. So I think there could be a write-off on that.
Yeah, that's probably an area I probably wouldn't go into. You know, just because there might be so much into that just might mess up or doesn't go right.
Wait a minute, because there's a lot of people that, like the skate park I used to skate at. Anyway, it's not a house in that, but the guy bought it, and he bought it in the purpose of being a write-off. But it was a business, so I guess that's a little bit different. Because he bought it. But
See,
I don't know.
I see what they're saying. Like, the only way you can really write it off is if it's like your office building or something, like, or if you have people working there, you can write off then.
Right.
But it can't be like your house where you live.
You bought it anyway. But I don't know. But YouTube is kind of funny because
you're making your money out of that building.
Yeah, you're making your money out of that house.
Yeah.
You're filming at that house, so it's kind of a gray area. I think it's like a set. Like if a movie buys a house to film a movie and people are living there, it's still an expense for the movie, so it's a write-off. Yeah, when I had my store,
I'll have to set up an LLC.
Yeah, when I had my store for 11 years now, everybody always told me to set up as an LLC. Because if somebody slipped and fell in my store and sued, they'd hit me for everything, not just, it wasn't separate. I was me. I was DBA, doing business ads. So everything that I owned or I rented as a storefront and that, and me, it was me personally. But LLC, it separated the two.
What if I turn my whole house into the office? It's one room.
That's what I said. Like,
but that is my office. What my office, my work, is filming in that house.
Right. Well, just right now, live. You're live in your room.
Like,
that's part of your income. Yeah, DB. Yeah, I know. I know Backroads. That's why everybody kept telling me.
Come on, the whole house couldn't be an office, and then there's just the bathroom
Right.
that doesn't get. Only be a percentage? I'd have to find the percentage and then build the office to that size.
Well, no, well, that's why I said a lot of it is percentages. Some of it you can take all off like a car.
So they
Some
get
of it's
the
a percentage.
Yeah.
But it's all a write-off. But that's weird with YouTube, though, because you're filming it. You're filming in it. So
It's like...
I don't know how that works.
But like, if I was to buy a campground site with acreage, that would probably be a write-off, right? Or would that be a percentage as well? If it's an office and... Oh, okay. So a home office would just be part of your house, and you write that off.
Different
I see. Pretty much, I see, like, anywhere that you're making out of then. Like, you're making money out of, and it's a business. See, it is weird with YouTube, because YouTube...
That's why I said it's weird.
Everything you do is
part... Yeah.
But that might be a set thing that they have, to where it's just an office that you can use at your own house. Because just think how many people would be getting off with that. Like, writing everything off.
But I don't know. I'm thinking of it like a movie or whatever, because it's a set. And it's a set that's part of the production of what you make your money off of.
But how does it work if you're running, like, you're a small company, a small business, and you're running your stuff in half of your house? Do you write off that whole half? Or how does that work? Like, what if half your house you're making the soap in?
If you're making money from your home, you cannot claim your entire home as a business. But can you write off a percentage of the cost of it as part of the production?
Yeah, like, if you're...
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like...
Yeah, if it's your business, and it's just you, and half your house is where all the stuff's stored, and you do it all...
Yeah, or you film in your garage.
Do they write that spot off, or what?
Is leased to the production. Well, yeah, I understand that, but still, that's why I said there's kind of a gray area is what we're talking about with YouTube. Because
it'd probably be best to talk to some kind of,
accountant
or some accountant on that, because
attorney, yeah.
YouTube's a newer thing, and like that's a.
Yeah, that's why I said, what if you do shop building, and it's in your garage? And you do all in the garage, or you do all the filming in the backyard, or all
that might go by that square foot kind of thing.
Wherever
that
office.
is.
Yeah, see, even Macros now. Macros is like, I don't know. It is kind of a gray area. I mean, just because you live in it, but it's actually the production studio. Could it be a write-off? That's kind of weird. Or a percentage of it be a write-off, because it is part of where. Well, if you're a wood shop or something doing it on your garage, I guess it might fall into the office thing. I don't know. That's weird.
Like if you're a beekeeper and you have all of your beekeeping boxes out in your yard,
right?
And there's an area where you have flowers. How does that work? Like, there's so many things that you can. Yeah, because it'd be a free. Yeah, it'd be like I wouldn't spend anything, like everything. Because in that sense, it'd be like anything you filmed,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, eventually they might change roles or something, or how that works, because there's so many things now, like vlogging.
Yeah, that's why I said
TikTok. I mean, there's like anything to do with video.
Well, see, the funny thing is nowadays, with the car is an expense because it's what's used to do your business, which is usually either hauling stuff there or driving there.
Yeah.
But now on YouTube with the exotic cars and everything, the car is, you got it because you can do donuts and you can do burnouts and spinouts. So it's not really how you drive to your work. It is your work. The car itself is the work. It's not about driving to work and getting back. It's suddenly the reason you're getting your money because people are watching you doing donuts and all that stuff in a high performance vehicle.
Yeah, I definitely would be talking to someone about that because just think how many things I could write off.
Well, half the shit you've already bought you can write off and you haven't.
Well, I have all the emailed receipts for it.
Yeah, I mean, like Let's Drive said, that gun you bought is definitely a write-off. That camera you bought, the $1,600 one with the night vision that's definitely a write-off. Yeah, that's what I said. There's just stuff we don't know. Yeah, that's what I said. You need to talk to somebody. Yeah, he's right. It's not new, but it's a little bit newer in self-employed, I think. Because usually most people are dealing with this.
Yeah, it used to be bigger businesses.
Yeah, and now it's a self-employed thing.
Yeah.
Not just a bigger business.
Because the bigger business, Yeah,
like a studio and filming
it's
and
set
all that.
for them. Everything is set up for that, but now there's self-employed people doing social media.
The same exact thing, yeah.
And it's...
He's talking about that video.
I know I could definitely at least save a lot then. Because technically, I could write off a lot of stuff. Like...
Oh, yeah, you could write whatever, you could write a percentage off of what YouTube said you made. You're like, oh, I made 40. I made 100,000 or 40,000. But I actually spent 30,000 or 10,000 in cameras and tents, and so they go, oh, okay, well, yeah, he didn't make 40K, he only made 30K, so we only taxed him on 30.
And I know sponsorships are different too. There's certain things with sponsorships it's written differently, but
well, that just goes to your income.
Yeah,
that's just part of your total income. I filed as self-employed. Oh, hey, see, that's why he's a good guy and he knows it. He's filed as self-employed for 20 years.
Do you ever have to pay any in? It seems like if you were good enough with that, like...
Yeah, that's all a business.
Yeah, like that's how you make money, is by doing those things,
There you go. Yeah, no,
Wow.
Lunkers, with that Gene Audrey ranch he bought, that was bought under a business. That new property bought next to it to add to it, that wasn't a personal, that was a business purchase. he's I'm sure Lunkers it's under an LLC, especially dealing with especially with dealing with doing a gun range and all that. I mean,
Well, that kind of thing I could see is definitely something that you could do something with. The house is a touchy kind of thing. You know, at least there's the home office thing.
right.
See, the best thing for me to do is get somewhere that has no property and then buy properties to go to and film at, because in that sense I'm not living there, but that's where I do all my stuff at. You know?
Right.
Like, if I was to buy a house because it has a lot of property, I couldn't do much with that. But if I bought somewhere else...
And there you go. There's the loophole right there. You can write off the accountant.
He said I was afraid to go to zero, but I have friends that have done it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's something you need to look into just because you're at the point that you're making good money. And no, I mean, don't throw it all away. I mean,
if I had it all set up to where, you know, I have all that in my computer, and then, I don't know, I could just really do a lot.
Well, you're making enough now that you need an accountant.
Yeah.
There's no and if or buts about that. I had my own business for 11 years, but I never made money, so I knew I didn't need an accountant. If I started making a lot of money, I would have paid a really good accountant for sure. You're young and you're just getting started, but you know.
And then, like, if I had everything set up perfectly, I'd be getting so much back, and I'd be farther ahead. Like, you know, I need to build credit too. Like, as far as credit,
Exactly.
There's many things I could do that I could build up now.
Well, you know, the easiest way to get credit is your phone in your name.
Yeah.
That's one way to build credit. That's a huge way to start building credit. See, when I grew up and I was a college student and you were a roommate, the best way to start getting credit was to put the electric bill or whatever in your name. And then you live there for 5 years, you pay it on time all the time. That starts building your credit.
See, with me, like...
Well, you live at home, so it's different.
When I get something, anything I do, I don't do payments. I just give the full amount.
Right, and that's the way to build your credit.
I never do payments. I just pay it out. Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I said, if you have a phone bill in your name and you pay it off every month, never go late or anything, you know, you start getting really good credit. When I lived with roommates and one of them put the gas bill in their name, I put the phone bill in my name, somebody put the electrical bill in their name. And that's how you start building credit, because they look at, or a credit card. But if you don't have that, the easiest way to do it is if you have a cell phone and you always pay it off, or even if you have a credit card and you pay it off every month, that's how your credit score starts going up and up and up. My credit card score is real good. All right, here's a funny one for you with credit card skills. I defaulted on 8 credit cards. The ones I use for my business. All 8 of them went to collection agencies. And that was 10 years ago. and I didn't pay him. I never paid the money. Everything just disappeared. And then like 2 years ago when I got my cell phone, because I needed a cell phone to go live, and they did a credit check, right? And all of a sudden, unbeknownst to me, they did this. I got something in the mail, and I opened it up. It said, Scarkawa, here's your credit score. And I opened it up, and it was like 790. And I was like, I went to my mom. I'm all, oh, I guess they did a credit score check on me when I got my cell phone. It says 790. Is that good? She goes,
That's like the best, isn't it?
yeah. She's like, I'm all, but I defaulted on 8 freaking credit cards, and they all went to collection agencies. How do I have a credit score of 790? So, yeah.
Well, like, how does the credit score go? Like, does it go with
I
my
have
bank?
no
Like,
idea.
when I buy something, does it, like, how do they even know that I'm...
The credit score is pretty much if you have anything in your name that you pay, like electric bill or credit card, anything else. If you always pay it off, you don't let it go late. You don't just constantly do the minimum and all that. If you pay everything off straight away, your credit score is going to be like at the top.
I know they said the best thing to do is, like, know that you have the money in your bank account or savings, whatever, borrow from the bank, and then instantly pay it back.
Right. That makes your credit score go through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's when people skip payments, or say you have a credit card and you're running $8,000 on it, but you only pay the minimum every month, just what you can.
And like I said, I don't want to buy stuff unless I have all the money for it. Like,
right.
When I get a house, I'm not going to do payments on it or finance it, because I don't want that.
It's Backroads and Let's Drive going off in the background. They're talking about a wife. And he came up with this one.
Hey, I got to get off. It's 3:30.
All right.
Yeah, I got to get off because I'll stay in late, so...
Well, at least we helped you out, man.
Yeah. I'll have to look into it.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, we're always here, so... And you have everybody that helped you. Backroads and Let's Drive helped you. I'm sure you can shoot them a comment on their channels and that, and especially Backroads, because I mean Let's Drive, because he says he's been doing it for 20 years. So, or Backroads, I know he has his own too, but either one of them, I'm sure you can. They'll back you up on it. Nick, don't fall into the trap. Yeah, I know. Yeah, if you have the cash, don't use credit. We help. We will be your friend, pal. Yeah, there you go. That's the kind of people
guys.
Yeah, that's the kind of people I have in my life. Even if we fucked up and you go to prison, we'll be your best pen pal.
If you're in prison, almost dead, it's fine. We'll be texting.
You'll still have a friend in us. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut this down so Nick can. He's at 3:30, and I'll be live tomorrow for the what do I call it? I don't remember what I call it. Fish Talk Tuesday. That's right. But thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you guys for helping him out. He's doing really good, and he needs it. And catch me tomorrow night, guys, and go check out the PS5 giveaway. My video's up. Richard's video's up. Still got 10 days, but get in there, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
See you.
Bam!
I'll see you in Federal President.